Everybody knows Kris from Mr. Beast. He was friends with Mr. Beast till the beginning, and all the way till he became famous. Everyone loved Kris. He was funny and made the Mr. Beast videos even better. But when Kris would transition, many people would start to switch up towards Kris. But even after Kris transitioning, many people would still love and support Kris. Until July 16th, 2024, a YouTuber by the name of Adrox would create a video titled, "This video will make you hate Kris Tyson." What was in this video was Kris being exposed for having ties with a disgusting artist by the name of Shadman. Shadman would be known on the internet for drawing disgusting art, such as drawing explicit drawings of people that are not of age. Also drawing explicit art of Keemstar's daughter that was very young at the time. Kris would enjoy Shadman's art a lot. He would post a tweet giving Shadman a shout out on Twitter. Shout out to Shadbase for having safe to work drawings today. Accidentally pulled up his website on stream. Kris would even buy Shadman art that you could see in one of Mr. Beast's videos called Tipping Pizza Delivery Guys 10K. But the art that Kris bought was weird, because the art that Kris bought shows a girl that is not of age wearing very little clothing. After that video was posted, it would get big, but it would get way bigger, and more disgusting information about Kris would come to light. Around July 20th and July 21st, a YouTube video will start blowing up from a YouTuber by the name of Prism42. He was also the first YouTuber to talk about the Kris Tyson situation. In this YouTube video, Prism would expose Kris for talking to a 13-year-old, and this 13-year-old's name was Lava GS. Kris and Lava would message each other for several years. Lava GS and Kris would also have explicit messages that Prism42 exposes.
And this is the part I have a problem with. This isn't a group chat. This is literally just him and this other guy that he's been talking to and that he's friends with online. Lava says, "I'm your first Patreon big boy." And he shows that he donated some money. He donated like $1 or something, so it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, "But not $5, pathetic, just kidding, kissy face." I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're telling him that he needs to donate $5 so you can release your or whatever. He says, "Wait till my Twitch revenue comes in, winky face." And of course it continues. He says, "Check again," and he tags you, I think. At least that must be you, or he's tagging you. And of course he says, "I posted some fire news for you, please no share." And this is someone that you're talking to that is 14 years old, that you know is 14. And at the end of the day, you cannot be talking about topics like this with someone that is this young.
Lava would come out and tweet this: "These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did nothing wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? This situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. The thing is, when people are they're not aware of being." So Lava probably thinks that him and Kris talking like that is completely normal. But in reality, it's not whatsoever. But Lava isn't the only person that Kris has been talking to that's not of age. Another person would come out with proof of Kris talking to them on Snapchat. Kris would also say some inappropriate words in a Discord call with a minor in it.
I know, dude, I would inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her have another man while she comments about how my can never satisfy her.
There was also an old video that resurfaced of Kris sharing revenge corn pictures of Jeanette McCurdy to her viewers.
How's it going, you guys? So recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. So taking them off. You'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that you know, people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it. First off, what I have to say though is that when you look on the news, you see people, they've leaked nudes from their girlfriend at a high school, and that girl. So it's a tragic story. Everybody calls the guy a bully, but yeah, when people like Perez Hilton do it, it's considered entertainment. So you gotta have to think about where the right and wrong is, really. And I think it's all wrong, personally. I don't think somebody should leak photos that were sent in trust, but I guess if that's how President Hilton wants to make his living, it's up to him. You decide if it's moral or if it's immoral. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome.
Once all this information about Kris would get out, Kris would start to gain a bunch of hate, and eventually Kris would tweet his apology. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments. If it hurt or offended anyone, it was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. To lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. I don't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at Mr. Beast, which is why I've stepped away. After a couple of days, Mr. Beast would respond to the Kris situation. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I have seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation, and I will take any further actions based on their findings. This is probably going to be the only Mr. Beast response that we're going to get from this situation. And this is probably going to be the only Kris response that we get from this situation. So this is going to be the end of the video. But before you go, it would mean a lot if you could subscribe. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subs, so it'll mean a lot if you could hit that red button. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.